So, I know, shame on me. I just decided to blow a bunch of Kingpin casino chips. I want to show you something. Check this out. What are the odds of this? Um, I got a golden certificate. I was overdoing the Kingpins. I got a golden certificate. I lost my buff. On my way back, I got a golden certificate. I went and hit these and got a third golden certificate. I got 3 golden certificates in a row. It's the first time that's happened. I think maybe closer to the beginning, I might have gotten 1 or something. I don't know. But that's a lot. Of course, like I've said, they're worthless, useless, unless you like that stuff on the vendor, which I don't. But I wanted to show you that, and yeah, shame on me for not recording it, but I hit the recorder after it happened because I couldn't believe it happened. I just spent like 30 or so kingpin chips. I was getting a golden certificate every 10-15 seconds. Really, really set on getting my Rancor. I won't do this unless I can hit 4 at a time, so why don't y'all hang out with me as I do this, and shame on me for doing some of my kingpins without recording, but I was just feeling lucky, and honestly I want to get this over with because I want to forget that this ever happened. I've spent about $1 million, wasted around 8 to 10 hours worth of time that I could have been doing something else. And you might say, oh, that's cheap entertainment, this, that, whatever. No, because my time is really important to me. It's a social thing to do, and I was excited about that at first. But when I realized how shallow this was, which doesn't take me very long, it was a little irritating. Fucking assholes. So I guess while I'm sitting here doing this, telling people to leave each other alone like they're fucking first graders, I'll tell you guys, I'll make like a little list as I talk of the things that could have made this better. The first thing is, these smuggler's luck ones, or as I call them, the tier 1s, the golden tickets are worthless, basically. I guess it's neat that it gives one out, but that shouldn't be considered part of the role. If it gives you one out, it should be on top of everything else, and that's the same thing with the kingpin ones too. The golden ticket shouldn't be considered part of a rare roll because they're not rare. You wanna know how many I have? 31. They're not rare. And I've already spent like 6 of them. They're not rare. You get them left and right when you do kingpin. So they're not rare. That's the first thing I do. Second thing I would do is these things would drop fleet comms. If you're not familiar with fleet comms, in Galactic Starfighter you can use fleet comms for whatever you want. The reason why that's important is because the standard comms unfortunately get separated out between all your ships. If you've got a lot of ships like me, even though I don't use them, It doesn't matter, the points get distributed amongst all of them anyway, which means it takes me an eternity to get my ship upgraded unless I have fleet comms. Plus, fleet comms are the only comms that you can buy new ships with. So the next thing is, Bob and I talked about this. We don't claim to be the ones that came up with the idea, but why can't you send your companions on missions to get ships? And then maybe they just have a rare chance of coming back, and make the missions cost 3,000 or 4,000, make them take a couple hours, whatever. And let people do that. And like we were talking about for bioanalysis or whatever, they could scan the terminals for germs. For slicing, they could slice in and try to hack the code. If they successfully hack the code, they come back with some goodies. And scavenging, they could go smash it and bring parts back, and I don't know. So on and so forth. I forgot the rest that we came up with. Suffice it, or underworld trading, maybe they could swap out a good machine for a bad machine. You get the idea. Complete lost opportunity there. The next thing they could have done is let everybody keep the terminal that they want, but queue it up to just play for you. Now, before you freak out and go, oh my god, that'd be blue, this or that, and unattended, and oh my god, do. I don't know if you checked like the rest of the internet, but a lot of games actually have it coded in to allow you to play unattended now. Deliberately. And it's under control, you know? It allows you to do more things. It allows you to micromanage. It allows you to control your time management. You know, this game doesn't allow you to freaking queue up more than 5 items that you have to make. It doesn't allow you to queue up going on more than one mission per character, which is stupid. It doesn't allow you to freaking do anything. They got a freaking rope around your neck, and they want you to play this game a specific way, and it just strangles the game. So why not let players say, spend 300 coins, but limit it to one machine, and then you can go do something else. And then you come back, and your character will be done. You know, I'm not saying like unattended scripting, just queue up. You know, and I think they should give you Warzone comms too. And not a lot. 1 or 2. If you get like a little win roll, a smuggler casino chip, and maybe 2 or 3 Warzone comms. Doesn't have to be a lot. Same thing with the fleet comms. Doesn't have to be a lot. Why didn't they do that? Because people would freak out? I don't think so. Everybody's here. It would be a very, 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 very vocal minority that would freak out, and everybody would just tell them to shut the hell up. But you get like nothing for this. It is so shallow and hollow. It's just, we call it a jungle gym or monkey bars or something. It's putting something in the way that's just deliberately hard for the sake of being hard. This is just, they put in a super difficult, super random way of getting a Rancor. They knew everybody wanted one. And their stupid golden ticket. That's all they did. They knew everybody wanted one, and they put it in a way to make one, but they didn't tell everybody how rare they were going to be. And they don't do that in the packs either, but we've figured it out with the packs. We know How many packs did you have to buy to get a bantha? We know roughly how many packs we have to buy to get a rancor. We figured it out. But they don't tell you on purpose. And I just feel like they wanted everybody to log in, waste a bunch of money. A lot of people aren't even going to get rancors, which means they're going to leave you more pissed off than the people that actually got rancors. We can go, well, at least I got a rancor. Yeah, at least you got a rancor. But how much money did you spend? And how much more money now do you have to make sure you can keep working on your Nar Shaddaa Sky Palace or your Coruscant Sky Palace? See, I was working on that one, and that's the one I want to keep working on. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand right here. Okay, there we go. So what I'm doing is I'm watching that buff to make sure that buff doesn't disappear. Oh, it's already gone. Oh, fuck you, golden certificate. So I'm just gonna go back. Well, that leads me to my next thing. What could they do? Let people trade in golden certificates for more kingpin bounty coin casino coins. If they're supposed to be rare, which I don't believe they are, I think it's smoke and mirrors. If they're supposed to be rare, why not make them worth... Let's be conservative. Let's say 10 tier 2 coins. Can I help you, Malakar? Do you not see me here? But here's the thing, they won't do that because they're supposed... Oh shit, already. Oh, another fucking golden certificate. Great. Oh, look. I just got double golden certificates. They're not rare. Stop telling me they're rare. Stop telling me that I should be happy that I get them. Because I'm not. I'm irritated. If I didn't see people running around with the damn Rancor, I wouldn't believe that it was even obtainable. Because, again, talking to Bob earlier, figure I've spent around 500 Kingpin bounty coins, which is... Oh. Another fucking golden certificate. And that asshole got my... I wouldn't even believe that the Rancor would spawn, but I've seen a couple people driving around with them. Because by my count, talking to Bob, it looks like I've spent about 500 Kingpin coins, which is roughly 10 mil. It's probably closer to 11 mil now. So far today. Which means that I should be up to a 50% chance to get the roll. I'm on the downhill slide. Every roll, I'm getting closer and closer and closer to 100%. Now, the problem with statistics is you can get past 100% on something. It's really irritating. Since there's no guarantees in random number generation. So we used to talk about this all the time back in WoW. About how if there's a 1% chance, you can farm 100 or something. And actually, chances are, you'll get it pretty fast. The problem is they make things very small percentages of a chance. And that's where it would become virtually impossible. You make something 0.5%, of a chance. A 1 in 200 roll. That's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Then you make something like a 2% of a percent, a third of a percent. Forget it. It's going to take thousands, most likely. Now you'd say, well, no, it should only take 600. It should only take 800. Sure, if the number generation was working perfectly, but the reality is, it doesn't work that way. People think it works that way because they're effing stupid. Let me tell you how random number generation really works. Half the people are going to get it really fast, and half the people are going to get it really slow. That's how random number generation works. But that's never taken into account. Which is why they should have just made it, put the Rancor on there for 30 golden certificates, 40 golden certificates, 50 golden certificates. By then, you should have gotten the damn thing anyway. Another fucking golden certificate. By then you should have gotten it anyway. Really? Alright. Just doing this to get my buff. Not to turn coins in. But you know, if you didn't get it, you have the option to quit. If you're greedy and want to keep going. You can keep going and maybe you'll get a second one since you've been doing it for so damn long. But at least give people the option. I'm freaking 37 now. I didn't really want the hat. If I hadn't bought the hat, I'd have over 40. I would have bought the HK one anyway because I like buying HK mods. Customizations. That's just the smallest of stuff they could have done. Would have been, you know, a simple question to ask people. That's one of the reasons why I don't play on the test server. Why the hell would I play on the test server when they don't listen to people anymore? When you can't even suggest your stuff on the forums anymore without getting blasted. Not by one people, but by 4 or 5. Because it has become so popular to troll people. And it's not just on the forums. I mean, it's in freaking trade chat. I mean, I was recording when someone tried to sell something and someone else just blasted them. There's shit you can do about it. Tell them to shut the hell up. But it happens every single day. And it's not one person doing it. It's a lot of people doing it. Shit, am I out of coins? No. Another fucking golden certificate. Alright, well, I'm pretty much out of kingpins, so I'm gonna have to do this for a while longer. And I'm almost through another 100 coins, smuggler coins, so I'm gonna build up. Oh, HK, you're probably bugging that guy. I don't know how much is it good. I'd prefer to do 40 or 50 at a time, because that equates to about 100. But 20 to 30 seems like a good number. Is he... I can't tell if he's... Okay. The other thing is, I'm pretty sure people are scripting. I was getting all my speeders from these guys. The other thing that would be a real kick in the nuts, and I was thinking about this earlier. That's perverted. Be a kick in the butt if these only gave you speeders, and if there was some other one to try to get the Rancor, but I know that's not the case. Anyway. Fucking sickos doing their erotic roleplay in them where everybody can read it and see it. Freaking weirdos. The other thing, on top of all that, there's only 2 open right now. Let's see what the other one looks like. Alright, I'm on the second Narshada server now. Let's see. A lot less people on this one. So maybe I'll keep going for a while. Fucking idiot. People always gotta get the last word in with their stupid bullshit. And you might think, oh, well, I'm trying to get the last word in because I'm saying something to them and putting them on ignore. No, I want them to know that they are on ignore. And I should have put him on ignore right away, but with the sad face and stuff, I thought he was just gonna deal with it. But, you know, he's gonna make a joke out of it. I want him to know he's on ignore. It has nothing to do with me getting the last word in. Plus, there's a really good chance in about 2 to 3 minutes he's just gonna log on to another character or have a guildie tell me some dirty, horrible thing. Because that's what they love to do. Hey guildie, tell this person XYZ, and people are so stupid to get involved. Instead of saying, what? You're a sick fuck. Get out of the guild. Why don't you leave people alone? We don't want people like you in the guild. Instead they do it because they think it's funny. And because they think it's gutsy and ballsy, and it's stupid getting involved in other people's concerns. But they want to stick up for their guildies and act all macho. I like saying it that way. Like they're, you know, big shits. Well, I've already blown through another 100. Oh, I guess I bought one of those droids too. But I thought they were carrying food. Once I saw they were carrying poker chips, I was like, what? I should have just traded the damn thing back. But I think I'd already Yeah, I'd already eaten it. Oh. I'll help you. Alright. Well, you know roughly how much money I started out with, so you can see I've spent well, I gave some money to Pears, but like 300, I think I gave 100 to Estinio or something, I can't remember. 100 to Bob, I can't remember. 100 to somebody. But still, even, you know, that 400,000, just so they didn't have to relog, because this Narshada now, with all these damn casinos and updates and everything, takes forever to zone into. Even if you have it all on a virtual drive, it still takes forever. I've gone through a lot of money. I've gone through about enough money to get one house in a player house. I'm gonna have to sell about 6 augments, 7, 8 augments to cover the total cost. People that don't have a source of income and aren't circulating money for the for the gold farmers would not have enough money to play this. The normal average player isn't going to have enough to play this. The normal average player isn't going to have enough money to get a house either. And if they focused really hard, they could play this, but then they would be at 0. Provided, you know, they don't give up in time or hopefully see my video and realize how much of a colossal waste this is. But not only do I want the Rancor, but I want to show you guys what it's going to take the average person to get one. I've gone through a lot of coins already. I'm only at 9 kingpin chips. Sometimes you get 3 or 4. Sometimes you get 20 per 100. It's so random. But let's try to get up to 30. And we'll do one more round. I was feeling kind of lucky, and let's give it a shot. And then I'm not going to mess with it the rest of the day. I'm going to go play Dawngate or Marvel, or go back to bed, or shower, or go grocery shopping or something. But I'm determined to get the Rancor, but I'm not going to spend 50k a token. That's robbery. I don't. If you're like super rich, gold farmer status. Oh, wow, another golden certificate. Oh. Or if you are rich in real life and made all your money off cartel packs, I could see you buying the kingpins. For everybody else, it's going to take a couple mil. And what, maybe 16 hours straight? And so that's why I would not be surprised at all if people were scripting. Because this is... There's so many easier ways this could have been done. And as much as it breaks my heart to discourage people from doing something. This is ridiculous. There's another thing. There's supposed to be like a PvP lounge. Or no, not a PvP, I'm sorry. A VIP. A VIP lounge. I couldn't find it. So, let's... Is this supposed to be the VIP lounge? Hey, it's Baron Deathmark. This is your host, Baron Deathmark. It's a Cathar. Another Cathar. Evil Kai. He looks cool, but his body's way too small. So that must be one of them. Okay. Bird, the little kind of bird beaky people. Really ugly human being. Oh, cool. Okay. Where's your shirt? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Bump, 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 bump. Bump, 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 bump. You guys seen Night at the Roxbury? Alright. Those were the new races. Whoop-de-doo, and back to the casino. They made it sound like there was going to be some, like, important, super cool VIP area. And that's all it is. If you weren't specifically looking for it, you'd go right past it. I thought maybe, you're going to have to buy your way in and get some tokens or something. Get past a bouncer somehow. Nope. Yesterday when Bob and I first started this, we were getting 20 kingpins per 100. And I swear it's like between 3 and 10 now. I'm not saying there's some kind of conspiracy or something, but just something's, I don't know. I really hope, sincerely, that I get my Rancor soon, so I don't have to do this anymore. It has nothing to do with the money. I can make the money back in a couple days. I just don't want to spend my time doing this anymore. The only faster way to do it is to pour a nearly impossible amount of money. Ooh, another fucking ticket. That's useless. I just can't believe that 50,000. Oh, another ticket. Oh, another ticket. I just got 3 tickets in a row again. What's up with that? What is up with that? The other thing I'm wondering is if my odds on this mess up my odds on the other one. You'd think it'd be the opposite. You'd think the odds would help you, but since the tickets count as a special item, I don't know if the ticket resets. Or maybe that's not how it works. I don't know. It doesn't explain how I got 2 of those speeders in a row. Are the speeders, less or more rare? Don't know. Let's start at 20 coins. I was gonna say 30 coins. No, let's go to 30. But you can see how long this is taking with 4 machines. Imagine 2 machines. It was taking me like 45 minutes to go through a stack. Come on, you son of a bitch. Give me some freaking coins. I mean, look how many coins you can go through without getting a kingpin coin. I would say the ticket, and here's the other thing, the ticket drop rate was horrible yesterday. You were lucky to get one every couple hours on this. And they were just like I got my first one right away, as I think most people did. And I was like, holy shit, it's gonna be impossible to get these tickets. Impossible. And then I wasn't watching the screen, and I got 2 back to back, and I scrolled up and I couldn't figure out when I got them. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I feel comfortable going to get my HK now. Went back to farming smuggler coins. Got like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just like that. And I was like, oh, okay. How did that just happen, right? And then I went to go do my first set of coins, and that's when I got like 30. 20, 25, 30, something like that. Went and bought the hat. Oh, just went through another 99. Fantastic. I'm going to start going through this 99. And, whoops. And if we can get up to 30, I'll use that 99 to keep my buffs going. No, somebody's trying to blow up the kiosks again. But there, now I'm flying with kingpin coins. Why? I mean, are the odds different on each machine? It's really weird how this is programmed. And that's what I feel like. I feel like the odds are different on each machine. Or not that they're different, but that the statistics are tracked differently. And I feel like I've been screwing myself by trying different machines. And I feel like I've been screwing myself by letting other people do the machines that I've been doing. And I just switched servers and I'd been feeding those machines. And now I'm on these servers, and these are undoubtedly different machines. But there's no way you can keep people off your machine. There's no bouncers. There's no way to claim a machine as your own. Somebody else could go on there. Are they going to win your item? Are they going to go on there and land the one that you have been feeding it for? Or is it based on free open statistics? Like there's no... And maybe I'm thinking too much about it, but when something takes this long and when you start to see all these weird behaviors, you really start to wonder. You start to wonder what the hell's going on. What the fuck? Go away. I mean, maybe that's how I can get 2-3 golden tickets in a row. Maybe that's how come yesterday I got 2 speeders in a row. But then if I'm just trying all different machines, how come I haven't just randomly, arbitrarily got a rancor yet? If basically everything else has happened. Alright. We'll get that 30. And then we are going to try the same damn machines. I don't care. Just give me my kingpin tokens. There we go. Alright. Let's watch that buff. It's already gone. The fucking golden certificate. Alright, let's watch the buff. I mean, the other thing they can do is they can just have a counter and say, okay, this guy spent X amount of coins. We notice that he doesn't have a rancor. Just slip one into his backpack. The fucking golden certificate. By the way, it would be obvious if I won either the rancor or the speeder because there's a disco ball. I assume it comes down for the rancor because it comes down when you get the speeder. Or why don't they let you trade the speeder for the rancor? That would be cool. Or trade 2 speeders for a rancor. I'll tell you another thing that starts happening. Your fingers start to get numb. And your tendons. start to really get pissed off at you after a while. Even if you're just gently, kind of methodically clicking, it doesn't matter. Alright, we're gonna watch that buff. My fucking golden certificate. I want to know how they came up with the numbers. It sounded like they just picked like impossible numbers out of a hat or something. Or, I'll tell you what else. It feels like there should have been a third tier. Fucking irritating as hell. It's like there should have been a third tier of tokens. But there's only, because there's only 2 tiers of rarity on cartel packs. Okay, it's annoying as hell. So if this doesn't really count as a tier, maybe there should have been 2 higher tiers. And that would be a little bit easier to swallow. $100,000 tokens or something. But you have to work your way up through the tokens. So the kingpin chips would give you deathmark chips or some damn thing. I don't know. Which then give you, you know, a 2 to 3% chance at getting a Rancor. Wow, I am not getting the buff. There we go. So that disco ball means that somebody just got a speeder or a Rancor. Which is why he was running around like a spaz. Probably. The hell? See, I would rather not get golden tickets than get them. Because I feel like if I wouldn't get golden tickets, I would have a better chance at getting a Rancor. Maybe I should only be playing one machine. Maybe that's what I'll try next time. I'll try just playing one machine, but that's going to take forever. But maybe I'll have a higher chance off one machine. Gotta go get my buff back. But having to go get this buff over and over and over again, it's just asking people to steal your machines. I'm almost out. Alright, you guys. That's it for me. Another, I don't know what, 50, 60 tokens times 2 or 3. So I guess following the logic, I probably have about 400 more to go. Maybe tomorrow or something. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.